So my path from SEO to CMO started back in 2009 with Overstock.com. We were growing fast and we had a lot of jobs to do. But one of the main things that we were always focused on was the customer. And so by focusing on the customer, we were able to create great content, great SEO conversations around what is the problem the customer is trying to solve. And once we started there, we knew exactly how to build our content strategy and all of our day-to-day activities around that goal. The traits and skills I think that an SEO needs to have is starting with humility. What is the self-reflection on why did something work or not work? And then also just creating full feedback loops for the purpose of looking at the work that we've done. So a lot of times we'll think that we're brilliant, that we have the greatest ideas in the world, but we started with ourselves. We started with what do I think, rather than start with what does the customer think. If you join a party and say, hey, do you just want to hear about me? Nobody wants to have that conversation. But if you join a party and you ask, tell me about you, what do you have interest in? Then you're winning at that point. This is what people want to discuss. They want to discuss their own interests rather than what you have to sell. It's important to have an SEO technology in general because you're quantifying something that a lot of folks will call pixie dust. In the end, if we just jump into what is the data, what does the data tell us, and allow us to follow the next easiest win, then all this investment is a quick payback period, right? And so I look at Conductor as being probably one of the easiest wins that I can have as a marketing team is to invest in what does the data tell us, and align your activities around that data, and then just execute. You have to have a significant amount of courage because there are not going to be many people behind you at the outset. And so if you can just be the best in the world at what you're doing and pursue this argument and pursue this minimum basic requirements to having a good conversation with your customer, and then start showing success, you're going to get an enterprise effort around you. It takes that courage. You literally are going to have to say, I got this, I'm going to show you how this works. But you may have to work night and day to get it done initially. But then after you have the momentum, once you have everything moving in your direction, it becomes a wave that you're riding and you're just going to kill it. And so you just really have to grind it out initially, and probably for like 9 to 18 months to prove that this is a very good place to invest. And as a matter of fact, the most critical place to invest if the company is not working on this strategy at this time. You just got to grind it out, man.